Hi, I'm Kip Puterbaugh from the Aviara Golf Academy in Carlsbad, California. I'm here with my two boys today, Jamie and Jason, and we're going to discuss to you a little bit about the closed club face. As long as I've been teaching, it has been considered a fundamental flaw in your swing if the club face is closed. From the world's great players of Arnold Palmer to Dustin Johnson, who is currently world #1, and Nancy Lopez to Lee Trevino, there have been a lot of great players that have had a closed club face. What we want to describe to you is that this can be an asset to your game if it's done properly. Unfortunately for a lot of the amateurs, they achieve a closed club face in the wrong way. So Jamie is going to discuss with you how that can happen and what we want to do.
Right, so before going forward and showing you the functional purposes of a closed club face and how there's great players that do this and that it's not a fault, is that we want to make it clear to the audience that not all closed club faces are created equal. So what I mean by that is that there's amateur golfers that struggle with their game by the means of not having a good left or right hand grip that can cause a dysfunctional closing on their backswing and their downswing. There's also going to be times in their address position where they have a closed club face before they even take it back, or they even mask a closed club face by pushing their hands way forward. These are things that we would very much be against recommending to anyone, and we want Jason to go ahead and explain the functional ways of how a club can appear closed.
So first of all, I just want to show the positions of what's considered fundamentally closed, usually at the top of your backswing. So in order to do this, if we were to look at the top of the backswing here, when I say square, I'm referring to the leading edge being parallel to the left arm. And when I'm saying I see tour players closed at the top of the backswing, we're seeing the leading edge more up to the sky here. So what's happening when they're appearing closed is that their right hand is in a position where it's just a little more dynamic earlier in their swing. And I'd like to just do an analogy of a pitcher. If you can imagine how a pitcher would throw a ball, eventually their right hand's going to trail back to get into a position where you have some strength to throw. It'd be hard to imagine a pitcher throwing from this position. And this position here would be extremely unfunctional in a golf swing, as it'd be very wide open. So all players are getting to this position. Someone like Dustin Johnson's just getting there in their backswing to set the dynamics earlier in their swing.